Well, good morning and welcome to Pyjama Preaching for Wednesday, the 28th of April. I'm recording it on the Tuesday, and I was going to record it on the seafront at Teignmouth. But the sun's sort of out, but it's really, really cold. So I've come back into the car to record it. This is a parable all about a pencil. I haven't got one with me, so you'll have to just have a pen. But the parable of the pencil. In the earlier days of space research, a space research centre had to devise a method to enable astronauts to write in the special conditions of outer space, such as zero gravity. And so a team of scientists would gather together and propose an expensive project to develop special pens to use in space. While the proposal was being presented before the staff, there was a young scientist there who stood up and asked, "I have a humble suggestion. Instead of spending such a large amount to develop a special pen, why don't we try to use just an ordinary pencil?" The suggestion was received with great applause. The initial trials proved that a pencil could work well in conditions of zero gravity, and some early space travellers actually used just a pencil. Later on, it was feared that the fine particles of graphite from the eroding lead could conduct electricity and may then adversely affect the operation of the delicate electronic control systems in the close conditions of a spaceship. And so it was better that substitutes were made. Although, do you sort of secretly think probably the pencil would have done fine? But anyway, I digress. A great teacher gifted a pencil to each of his students and then asked them to write down the lessons of life they could learn from a pencil. And the conclusions were the following. Each pencil has a definite purpose. It draws a line as it moves forward. This line becomes specific letters, words, phrases, sentences, and finally a unique presentation with a meaningful message. Every person is special and a noble creation of God with a particular purpose, role, and mission in the world. By our life and actions, we have to fulfill the intention of the Creator. Number 2, a pencil permits to be held and guided by a hand to perform with perfection. We must be ready to be guided by the will, the words, the hands of God. We must be humble and ready to surrender ourselves to the will of God, just like the pencil surrenders itself to the one holding it. This is the only way that you can achieve great things in life. And the pencil leaves a definite mark on the surface on which it moves. By doing our duties with dedication, we must leave our mark on every situation we're involved in and every person we interact with. That is the mark of our Creator, which He uses to change the world through each one of us. And the most important part of the pencil, well, that's the inside, isn't it? The lead, made of graphite, which enables it to leave a mark on the surface on which it moves. The decorated outer wooden portion may have visible beauty, but appearances can be deceptive. The quality of the pencil is decided by the inner lead. So the eternal soul within us is much important than the perishable body that it houses, or it's housed by. The inner beauty and virtue of a person cannot be judged by his external appearance. And whilst I was coughing, made me think that I did my voting through the mail and used a pencil to put my crosses on the ballot papers. And I believe that pencils are used because, again, you can see the indentation and can't change them or fiddle with it. It's something like that. We'll have to Google it. A pencil, going on, is used along with an eraser. Sometimes the eraser is attached to the other end of the pencil. Though a mark of correction may remain, the eraser enables immediate correction of any mistakes made. And we make mistakes in life, don't we? Or, to err is human. But a noble man corrects his error at the earliest. And we must learn from our mistakes and proceed in that pursuit of perfection. Pencil has to be sharpened and polished frequently to serve its function with perfection. Human life requires the occasional painful sharpening to achieve its goal. The sharpening of human life is through the adversities and painful experiences that we have to endure in life. They lead to the physical, mental, and spiritual strengthening and regeneration. Adversity is the best university. I like that. Applying too much pressure on a pencil while writing can break the tip of the lead, causing great damage and hindrance to smooth writing. Unnecessary stress and strain from a vaulting ambition may damage our life and progress. When we're ready to accept the will of God, life becomes a steady, pleasant and enjoyable thing. St. Mother Teresa of Calcutta said, "We are all pencils in the hand of God." And so may your sketches and your scribblings and your doodles today be blessed. Amen.